Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello if you're new. If so, be sure to click that subscribe button, leave a comment and give this video a like. It really helps to support me and my content. Thank you so much to everyone that does do that. Your support means ever so much to me. Today I have a product that I probably vouched so many times I wouldn't try, but when I tried the overnight Batiste dry shampoo, I was actually so impressed by how well that worked and just how much my hair loved it. I'm constantly comparing dry shampoos that I try to ones that I don't like, and specifically Batiste is one that historically I've never liked the feeling of, but I've also not used it in years because I used it once, hated it, vowed I'd never try it again until this video. Today though, I have specifically got the Colour Dry shampoo, the blonde one, because I want to see how well this works on my hair. I just need to show you the state of it before we even get into this video, because I have had a weekend of mum buns. I've not washed my hair since Thursday. Today is Monday and I'm planning not to wash it until tomorrow. So traditionally I'd go in with a dry shampoo. This needs some work. So my plan is to dry shampoo the hell out of it, see how well this works. My hair is relatively greasy too, so I just want to really give this a good shot in terms of my hair has not been touched, not brushed or anything. Let's style my hair ready for a brand new day, see how well this works, brush it into my hair, see the end result. Let's try it together and conclude whether I think Batiste deserve the kind of title of worst dry shampoo I've ever tried. So with that said, let's dive straight into it. So this also claims to have a hint of colour when you add it. That's why it's specifically the blonde one. I've tried this in the past, I'm sure, and never really liked the colour. I always found that it was slightly ashy, but I also thought I'd give it a try because my hair is slightly balayage. I thought we'd actually see how well this works in terms of adding that colour and whether or not it kind of gives my hair more blonde as a result. I'm gonna be getting my hair done soon, so this is it kind of at its most grown out. So I just thought, seeing as I have a bit of a darker canvas on my roots, hopefully this will show up and we can see how well this works. I'm not sure, but there we go. It's also claiming to have no white residue, which is something that I personally don't really like in my dry shampoos. I typically find Batiste dry shampoos really chalky, really thick, and just it just irritates my scalp. So we're gonna see if this is the case. So first of all, let's give this a spray in my hair. I also forgot that I had my hair curled on Friday. Bear in mind today's Monday, the day of filming. God, my hair has just been in a state this whole weekend, I swear. Right, I'm gonna give it a good shake. Okay, so I actually really like the kind of spray nozzle of this. Some dry shampoos have a really cheap component, whereas this one I just think aesthetically looks quite nice. But that's not what we're here to review, so let's... Okay, I'm just going to give it 30 seconds just to do its thing before I start massaging it in. There is a slight colour shift it's giving me, but obviously it's not tons and tons. I'm sure if I had a lighter base on my roots, it'd be a little bit more lighter. But I was just curious to see how well that worked in terms of spraying that kind of blonde colour. It's okay, but I probably would just go for a non-coloured one the next time. Slight difference, isn't there? But not huge. Right, let's massage this in. I always find massaging it in really helps to deliver that cleaner result, because it's not just where you directed that spray, it is more of an all over scalp massage and kind of clean and removal of any oils or grease that you have. This also means it gets right to the kind of source of the issue, which I always find is better for longevity of how well this works, because some dry shampoos look great of a morning and then you go throughout your day and then you still find your hair's looking a bit greasy kind of late part of the day, and I just hate that. Okay, so before I brush my hair, first thoughts is that it definitely has that thick kind of chalky feeling in my hair, and when I kind of rub my fingers like that, I can feel the kind of residue of the dry shampoo. Same when I just put my fingers through my hair. Like it's such a thick formula, and that is sometimes great, especially if you have thick hair. This means this dry shampoo is going to work so well for you, because it needs to be like durable. It really needs to get the nitty-gritty out. And if you have something too thin, you're applying too much. So I can see the desirability about having a thicker dry shampoo, but those that have kind of fine to medium hair, it does feel too thick in my opinion. So I'm just really ensuring to like massage that all the way through so that it doesn't sit in one place and kind of add any way down. But the volume is really great. I do love dry shampoos from like a styling and curling perspective. I don't know if we can really call my hair curled at this point, because it's like, it's just a bit mad, isn't it? I'm gonna brush it in a second, but I think it's definitely got rid of the appearance of grease. In some areas like here, I do feel like I need a tiny bit more. Okay, let me brush this out and give final thoughts, but the thickness of this dry shampoo still isn't one that I particularly like or would gravitate towards personally, but I see it being a benefit for those with thicker hair. Let's brush this beast. Okay, so I definitely need to go in with like an oil or to straighten my hair, but seeming as I'm at home today, I might just put my hair up and get away with kind of having like not the cutest looking hair, just to prevent heat. But this is what the result is looking like. I think my hair definitely looks cleaner. Let me just recap and show you what my hair was looking like. Like I said before, there was days worth of grease and just build up and dirt on my hair and my scalp. I had curled it on the Friday. I had had mum buns in on the Saturday and Sunday. So my hair was desperately in need of a refresh, and generally it was just showcasing a lot of styling and being thrown up and being neglected by washing. All of those things that don't make a cute hair day. Okay, and then the after definitely showcases a cleaner result. So it definitely looks less greasy, less dirty, and definitely hides the fact that my hair hasn't been washed in a few days. Why I'm saying it's hiding and not clean, because this doesn't have the formula or the ability to actively clean your hair. And when I run my fingers through my scalp, you can definitely feel this dry shampoo is almost adding that product to the scalp, and it's a thick formula, and it's just something I don't love the feel of. But from an appearance point of view, it definitely hides a multitude of different sins, and something that I feel comfortable enough to get away with today, not washing my hair and feeling like it's absolutely fine. So I think it's fair to say that I'm still remaining a non-Batiste huge fan. The formula for me just isn't my favourite. This was only £3 when I purchased it, so it was really affordable. And so for that, if you are looking for something that's heavy duty, will work, but you'll probably have to wash your hair the next day. This, for me, I wouldn't want to build up on my scalp. I think from a blonde perspective, bear in mind that this is marketed as kind of adding that colour. It's not evident for me, and I think that this has the problem of being a little bit ashy if you do spray it on darker roots. So if you have your hair like foiled, or you have highlights, or just dye your hair at home a lighter colour and naturally have a bit of rootage before you then recolour, as we all do, or if you have like balayage hair like me where you have those darker tones, I think that this doesn't effectively kind of lay that colour on as well as it should, and therefore it kind of looks a little bit ashy, and it makes kind of your roots, yes, appear a little bit lighter, but it doesn't make it look blonde in my experience. And so therefore I would just say go with a normal dry shampoo. If you're destined and you want to try a Batiste one, I would say just buy one from their collective range that isn't coloured, but there's a ton of different ones I would recommend. Check out my dry shampoo playlist, because all of those have various different reviews and ones that are the same kind of ballpark. If you want an immediate recommendation, I would definitely recommend the Got To Be one. It's a citrus one. In my opinion, it's a great dupe for the Sol de Janeiro dry shampoo, which is obviously a lot more expensive. I didn't actually rate that one because the same kind of problem. I found that that was quite a heavy one to sit on my scalp. For someone that has fine to medium hair, you don't want something that feels that way. It's just not my favorite. So I'm going to go away and now oil the ends of my hair. You could straighten at this point if you just want that kind of style for the day, but seeing as I'm actually not going out, I am going to just settle with some oil and probably put my hair up. But ultimately it's refreshed my hair. I've got an extra day out of it, which was my objective today. When it comes to using this dry shampoo consecutively, I'll probably use this up because I use all of the dry shampoos I ever buy up quite easily actually, even if they're not my favorite. I'm happy to use ones just to buy me an extra day, especially if I have days like working from home or over a weekend where I know I can extend my hair wash days. But for ones, I probably wouldn't rely on this for like an office day, for example. This for me doesn't feel reliable enough, and I would worry in terms of having oils come through throughout the day. So still not my favorite. I don't hate it as much as I probably claim in previous videos, but the formula of this for me just isn't my favorite, and so I would definitely recommend others above this one, especially from a budget point of view. I would still say you can get much better ones at an affordable price. So with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what dry shampoos you absolutely love using and wearing. I love hearing your recommendations, and dry shampoos are one of my favorite product types to film reviews on and try different versions of. So leave your recommendations down below. I will probably purchase anything that is suggested to me so I can try it and show you. But with that said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.